Hello there, you're welcome back once again to my channel. Zumeo gives you an exclusive and comprehensive information on women's health, parenting, relationship, and then family case. Guys, please, if you have not subscribed, you kindly do that. And also do not forget to turn on your notification bell so as to get notified whenever we upload. Thank you. So today, viewers, we shall be discussing causes of low libido. What are the causes of low libido? You would bear with me that when you find out that your libido or your sexual drive is decreasing, that it's a very tough obstacle to overcome. And that most of the time, or some of the time, we hear ourselves saying, I used to have sex before, I used to be very sexually active, and then all of a sudden I don't know what happens to me. I can't even perform the way I used to do before. I don't even want to have sex at all. It happens. Some people talk like that. So, but one thing to know is that our body do not react well to stress at all, especially when it has to do with emotional stress. It affects our physical activities, including our sexual desires, our sexual drive. So what are the causes of our sexual killers? Number one, partners conflict. It takes two to tango. So you need to feel connected to each other. If the both of you are not connected, nothing is happening. Poor communication, sense of betrayal, lack of trust, repeated fighting, criticism, they all have to be removed out of your love life for you to feel connected. Because when these things are happening in your love life, there is no way the both of you are going to be connected. So what this thing does is that it kills your relationship gradually, whether married or unmarried. It kills your relationship gradually. So you need to kill all those things before they kill your relationship for you. So that's number one. Then the second one is lack of closeness. You know, we need to clear this thing between sex, this confusion between sex and love making. Love making is totally different from just having sex. So to have a healthy sex, a healthy love life, you have to build a good intimacy and closeness. It is very, very important. So when you find out that your sexual drive is winning or that your relationship is winning, what are you supposed to do? You might want to ignite the spark again by snuggling, by giving each other massages, bringing romance into your relationship once more, like the way you used to do in your heydays, and then having a nice time with each other. So I think by doing these things, you're igniting the spark again. So the next point is depression. Depression affects every facet of our lives. It makes you lose focus and pleasures of your daily activities. So you need to take whatever is making you feel depressed aside. You need to forget them. You need to move on with your life. Be it something that has to do with your fellow human being, be it something that has to do with your workplace, with your finance, please put them aside. If it is the one you can, if it's the one you can put in check, put them in check. If it is not those ones you can do like that, please drop them entirely. You don't need to be depressed about anything, because it doesn't kill your sexual drives alone. It also affects your daily activities. So the next point is low self-esteem, especially when it has to do with your body. See, it is very important for us, especially women, to appreciate ourselves. If you cannot stand naked and happy before your spouse, my dear, your spouse will not find you worthy to be naked before him. So you need to appreciate yourself. Don't be giving yourself that excuse, I've had 2 kids, I've had 3, I've had just 1, and then I now have a protruding stomach, I now have a fallen breast. One day it must fall. One day your stomach must shoot out. So appreciate your God-given gifts. After all, the Bible said that children are heritage from the Lord. So anywhere you are, appreciate yourself. Crown yourself that queen first before another person can crown you a queen. It is very, very important. Before someone else can admire you and say you are this beautiful, you need to admire yourself first. You need to call yourself a speck, and then people will follow suit. But when you begin to hide, because my leg is this way, because my eyes is this way, because I don't feel belong, my dear, people will outshine you. So appreciate yourself. In fact, you are special. So appreciate yourself. It's very important. Another one is some medications. They actually kill our sex drive. They actually make our libidos low. Medications like chemotherapy drugs, medications like birth control ones, medications like what are they called? Medications like some cancer drugs, they actually kill our sex drive. Then antidepressant medication. This one it kills it entirely. It is not everything you run to the doctor for. It is not everything you visit the pharmacy for. It is not everything you go to the doctor and say, doctor, please, I'm depressed, I need drugs. Why are you going to the doctor? Why are you going there to even waste your money? So there are some things you need to handle by yourself. When you're emotionally depressed, you need to handle your depression by yourself. You don't need to go to the doctor. I don't understand why it is that somebody will go to the doctor and use his or her hard-earned money and buy sickness or problem for him or herself. You have a particular something that you want to cure, and you know it is within your power to cure that thing. And then with your own money, you go to a doctor and buy another problem for yourself. Does that make any sense? I'm sure it doesn't make any sense. So depression is something you can handle on your own. I don't see why we should go to the hospital for that. So please, every form of depression, try as much as you can to take care of them. Don't let it weigh you down. It doesn't just affect your sex drive. It kills, in fact, it affects everything about you and your daily activities. So that is it for depression. And then alcohol. Please limit your intake of alcohol. Yes, sometimes when you're intoxicated like this, you feel like jumping onto a woman, you feel like this, you feel like the other one. But all these things are temporal, they are not permanent. If that moment you're feeling all those things, it's even killing your sex drive. Because when your eye is clear, you understand that that thing you were feeling initially, you're no longer feeling them. So it is very important you limit your alcohol intake. I'm not saying you don't have to take alcohol, no. But mind the way you take it. Take it, consume them sparingly. It is not something that if you don't do with it every day, we cannot live. We need to be in control. Control what you eat to avoid what you're eating or what you are eating controlling you. It is very important. So another very important factor is dehydration. You need to hydrate yourself at any time. I'm sure in one of my videos I've talked about how to hydrate ourselves and especially how to hydrate the vagina. So with this season we are into it now, this summertime, you're supposed to consume any amount of water. It does not have any side effect. We were told that at least 3 liters per day. But my dear, if you can consume more than 3, 5, it is okay. It is good for your whole system. It does not have any side effects. So keep on drinking. Like, drink more, drink more, drink more, drink more. So being a mother, being a parent, especially being a mother, it is a very tasky job. But remember, before you give birth to that child, you were once a mother to someone. To that spouse of yours, you were once a mother to that person. Because you cannot tell me that somebody who brought you into his home, that you were not caring for that person before he brought you into his home. Please make sure you carve out time for your spouse, just like the way you're giving time to your children. All time and all attention must not be given to kids alone. So in as much as you're giving time to your children and attention, try as much as you can to give time and attention to your partner. So another important factor is hormonal drugs or changes in hormone. It plays a vital role here, or it contributes to low libido. So whichever hormonal drugs you're taking, make sure you're taking them under a doctor's advice. Don't self-medicate. It is not advisable at all. Whatever you cannot control on your own, please do not self-medicate. It is very, very important. So thank you guys for staying with us today. Thank you so much. Please, if you have not subscribed, kindly do that. And also do not forget to turn on your notification bells as to get notified whenever you upload.